T.EYE, Robertson shout. Just bringing the world in focus. It's the T.EYE, Robertson shout. Said bringing the world in focus.
This is the motivational supercharger of the 21st century, Kevin T. Robertson, America's leading focus expert. I am here with Gannett Purcell. How are you, Gannett?
I'm great, thank you.
What brings you out to the event today?
Well, I was invited to speak on behalf of the District of Columbia government. I am the Commissioner for the Department of Insurance, Securities, and Banking. One of the many functions we serve is to make sure that the financial markets are safe and sound for our district residents. And I think the bottom of that, at the core of that, is just sound investing, sound financial sense, financial literacy, and saving is just sort of the basic groundwork to all of that. So that's why I'm here today.
Absolutely. What do you think the first step is to improve financial literacy?
I think you got to start early, and you got to go often. So I mean, I know the mayor of the District of Columbia is committed to financial literacy, and I think implementing a program in schools, starting with elementary school, working through middle and high school, making financial literacy a basic course that has to be mastered before we let our children out into the real world, college and beyond. I think that's the key. I really do.
You have around 85% of college students are in debt when they get out of college. Okay, so what tips can you give the college students to cure that?
I think they have to go into college knowing that they are essentially on their own, and everything they do from this point on really, really counts.
You don't have mommy and daddy's money anymore, right?
And that's right. And even if you do, the money that you get for yourself is going to sort of follow you in terms of how you use it, how wise you are with it. Absolutely. And we all know those credit card companies are there lurking, waiting. And it's a good thing. I mean, I don't want to speak badly about them. Developing and maintaining credit is something that you need to do.
Sure.
But they need to have the tools and the knowledge to know how to use that credit wisely and to navigate their way through those 4 years without coming out, for the worse.
Absolutely.
My whole thing is to be able to do the work that I do, the celebrity, so I can go out and do stuff like this.
Absolutely.
So they can bring me places here, talk to young kids about financially saving money, talking to them about teenage pregnancies, STDs, speaking on domestic violence.
Wow.
That's what I like to do. So therefore, it allows me the credibility to come out and be able to speak.
What is the importance that you place on finances when you're going out to speak to kids, or you come to a college campus like this and you're able to use that credibility that you have as a celebrity? What words of encouragement do you have for people to keep their finances tight?
Well, I tell them to spend that impulse. Spend your impulse. That means that my whole philosophy is this. If you see something that you want to get, go spend it in your mind.
Right.
Take that amount of money that you were going to spend it with, put it away.
Put it in savings.
Put it in savings. So therefore, you will see the mountains of savings that you have at the end of the year or the end of the month, and you'll be glad that you saved it because it's only an impulse.
Right.
That hamburger that you want to get, go buy that hamburger in your mind.
Right.
You get home, go to sleep.
What I'm here to tell the people here is that savings is at the end of the rainbow. So you have to start with what? Your values. You got to be educated. You got to be financial literate. Okay, and all those things come before savings. There's a litany of athletes who are broke today.
Wow.
A litany.
Yes.
These athletes have made anywhere from $50 million to $80 million in their career. But today they're broke. And they're broke because what? Their values.
Right.
And I'm here to tell these people that savings is at the end of the rainbow. You have to get educated. Okay, then you have to change your values. Now, when I teach at school, I teach values. I mean, it is so important that you change your spending habits. Okay.
Wow. Mr. Perryman,
yeah.
you're making some very good points. When you're teaching young people, it's all about success habits. It's all about learning the right discipline in order to save. Saving takes discipline.
Right.
And a lot of us just in our community just don't have the discipline because of the values. You touched on something very big.
Right.
This is the motivation supercharger, Kevin T. Robertson, here with the very powerful, educated, and focused Alex Perryman, ladies and gentlemen. We only do big things on the Kevin T. Robertson Show. Remember, keep those values strong. Keep those values up.
Robertson shout.